right now I am preparing to make the scones for the tea party. So you can see I was chopping up some butter. I'm measuring it out right now and adding it to the flour mixture, as you can see. And the recipe is by Darren McGrady, who used to be a chef for the royal family before he stopped being a chef for the royal family. But I was just clumping the flour together until they become sort of a wet sand mixture and adding some egg and milk together to form a dough. So after adding all the wet ingredients in, I just started mixing it up so it will become a dough. It was a bit dry, so I add a bit more milk into it and keep on stirring until it forms a nice shaggy little dough. Sprinkled some flour on top now. I'm gonna roll it out. It doesn't have to be very thin, just big enough for me to cut out some circles to make scones, enough for me and my friends. And I just had to speed this up. I was being really slow with this. And now I'm just cutting out little circles. Making the scones is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. And if anyone wants to host their own tea party with their friends as well, I would definitely recommend making their own scones. Honestly, the whole making the dough process took me like probably 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. It was so easy and the results were so worth it. It was very nice, very fresh. So now I'm gonna make some chocolate matcha tarts. I'm just chopping some white chocolate up to prepare for the white chocolate ganache. I did not bake my own tart shells because I'm a bit of a lazy bum, and honestly I didn't have that much time on my hand, but I still wanted to do something nice for my friends. Also, again, being a lazy bum, I did not use a double boiler to melt my chocolate. I just microwaved it until they're melted and try not to burn it. And I'm just stirring it until they're nice and smooth, and gonna add in my matcha powder now to flavor the white chocolate into a matcha white chocolate. And please do not learn from me and not sift your matcha when you're adding it in. As you can see, there's like little specks of really dark green because I did not sieve it in and I was too lazy to whisk it in. And you know what? People aren't gonna care. Maybe it'll just be part of the design. So I'm just spooning in some of my matcha chocolate ganache into the tart shells that I bought at the supermarket. I low-key regretted it a little because the tart shells were so thick. But yeah, see? Ta-da! They look kind of nice. Now moving on to some savory food, I just decided to go with some sandwich. Some really simple sandwiches that I used to make a lot when I was little. So here you can see I'm mashing up some soft-boiled eggs to make egg salad sandwich, which is something that I love eating. Just adding Kewpie mayo into it because Kewpie mayo is the best mayonnaise in my own humble opinion. It just rises above all other mayonnaise. But yeah, just stirring that into some mashed egg. I'm sorry, it looks really messy. The bowl I chose was a bit too small, but it worked in the end, so that's all that matters. I'm just adding in some, this is called shiokosho, so it's just like salt and pepper basically. They just mix it in for you in a bottle. I think there's a bit of MSG in it as well. But yeah, just adding in some white pepper as well and mixing it all together. Now I'm making a tuna filling as well, just tuna salad. Basically doing the same thing as before, adding in some Kewpie mayo, just a lot of mayonnaise. I know it's not the healthiest, but come on, it's what makes it taste good. So just stirring it in until they're nice and combined. And once again, adding in the same seasoning as I did before, the shiokosho and the white pepper. Just clumping it together. And this is the next morning already because I wanted the sandwiches to be fresh, so I cut my bread the morning of the tea party and I spoon in the filling, and sorry for the filming quality because the videos from yesterday, technically yesterday, my boyfriend helped me to film it, but I had to film these myself, and let's just say my hand is not the most stable. But here I built a tower, ignore all the trash in the background. I also made some viral TikTok Parisian hot chocolate, but I forgot to film it.
Scoop back a little bit.
Yesterday. Shut your phone.
Oh, sorry, I'm giving you light.
Why are you giving me light? I'm sitting on a bed.
Oh my gosh, it's falling. Falls onto the mat. It was an egg filling. It looks like a cloud. I was actually gonna take this off. This looks like shit now. Remember?
Oh my, why is this impossible?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of cream. Wait.